They'll go to the ground. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off play action. Using the quick game. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Hey, man, if you're going to make plays like that on slant throws, you got to be able to make catches in traffic. Good, strong hands by the wideout there on the slant.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up. And you got to communicate.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Handoff to the single back. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. LSU right back to the line. They'll run play action. Gets it out quickly. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Under fire. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. After a drive this long, a field goal would be demoralizing at this point. It's 3rd and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense got it. They're on the run. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Florida! How about this defense taking one back to the house? They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to pass on 2nd down. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that falls incomplete as they tried to wrap up the first quarter with a bang, but the incomplete pass takes us to the 2nd quarter. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Good timing on the quick out. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this this offense is trying to do some work. They want to run it left here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And the defense gets a huge play. I'll tell you, they've been wreaking havoc in this one so far. They've got so many athletes up front on this defensive line. It kind of reminds me about the defenses I used to go against in practice back in the late 90s. Guys like Javon Curse coming off the edge, the freak. It was a nightmare. So hard for our guys to block. We felt like game day was easier than what we faced in practice. And I tell you, this D-line by the Gators, what they got this year, they are special.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses.
The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. Wants to throw on 1st down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the foul. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Get ready. To the air on 1st down. Finds his man. It's John.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
To the air on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's John. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's John.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football. They play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Quick strike complete. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. When these two first met in 1937 in Baton Rouge, LSU shut out the Gators. Florida would notch the first road victory in this swampy series when they beat LSU on the Bayou in 1956.
And a lot of history.
Hits him inside the 20, still going. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, seems like every time Florida and LSU get together, magic happens. And halfway through this one, the sparks have been flying. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both...
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the 3rd quarter.
It just starts with one.
Lofts one high and deep. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Makes the grab down the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. He'll start this drive firing. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got his man downfield. Breaks into the open. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! When that receiver... The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Wants to adjust the pattern. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying play action. They're working that left side. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Wants to go up top. Hauls it in. He stopped right at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for a first down, and it'll be 4th.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They thought they... Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He's got it down the middle. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds a man on the left. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Got his man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Got his man quickly. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. Out of the gun, looking to throw. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to... I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys.